Greetings, everybody.
Hey, there's Grandpa Beard.
Hey, Beardsley Weirdsley. Here, I'll sit way down. You can move that over to the other side.
I got it. There we go.
Of the Black Ops Cold War multiplayer trailer.
The Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War trailer.
Yep.
This is the trailer. Kind of loud, but Brad
Oh
loves
yeah,
it.
Brad, turn that down. There we go,
That
everybody.
was the review. The reveal's happening. 1983.
Oh, what a year. I actually love that song. Oh,
Threat neutralized.
that sounded like a Russian.
You're here because you're the best special forces NATO has to offer.
You're all that keeps the world from turning to sin.
Is that what some of our operators?
We work off the books
Operate in the shadows.
to keep the wolves at bay.
They look like our
Today,
operators, huh?
Shape the world.
Miami.
Yeah, what the heck are we doing in Miami?
Oh, this is the map.
Oh my god, yeah, that looks
This
kind
is so
of...
good.
Oh yeah, it kind of looks like Plaza, like you were saying, huh?
Yes. Yeah, we can still say yes.
Now he looks psychedelic. Oh my gosh.
This looks a little bright, so. Is heaven out here?
That looks like it, yeah.
That's
this looks
Heaven's right outside our door.
Oh, that was cool. You see that? The boat map, it's literally where you ride on boats and go on bigger boats.
Hey, I just got a notification that Silas and Richard Gamer is streaming.
Is that the steak?
Oh, did you see my shotgun? Oh, you can even swim.
Oh, cool.
This looks insane.
Yeah, COD Pizza does.
Yeah, we're gonna stream Codename Pizza because he's our favorite.
He's the only person.
God
who,
dang, that looks real,
It's
man.
because it's the only person who streamed it in English. Well, he's from the UK, but he says the UK accent. Speaks
You like my UK accent, man? Uh-oh. There's a little visit from the S word. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I am excited for these frickin' snowmobiles, man.
We got new vehicles I can ride on.
Yeah, snowmobiles, it's high time.
We get snowmobiles and we get to ride boats. I'm just going to heaven.
Wow, see you later, buddy. Have fun and have... Oh!
I'm back. We're still bored. And I didn't have video games.
Oh, man.
What is this map? This looks cool. You have motorcycles. And helicopters, too.
So this is actual footage from a PlayStation, huh? Cool. Wonder if it's on a PS5. Probably.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yo, PPs.
bro, that
Like,
looks
subscribe,
so
go
good.
to the
How
website.
good did that look?
Yeah, go check this guy's stuff out, man. He's awesome.
Go subscribe. even
Dude,
though
I'm
we're
so
not
hyped.
subscribed.
That looks insane. Okay, I'll be back in a second.
Okay, see.
This is an unapologetically Cold War game set in the 80s. But it's still a Black Ops game. And for over a decade, we built our multiplayer experiences atop a core set of guiding principles. They form our pillars. Deniable operations that deploy around
Vanderhorse
the
rocking the
world.
beard long.
Signature
Hey, what is that?
Connected experiences that deliver free, robust, ongoing content and integrate deeply into the next
What about
evolution.
skill-based matchmaking?
Today, we're
They
going
said
to
that they
explore
confirmed
the
that there's gonna be
facets of
none of that.
multiplayer.
Really?
We're going to show you
Cool.
how this globe-trotting,
Spoiler
cinematically
alert.
connected experience is our most
I
immersive yet.
kind of watched some of this.
And we're gonna
Yeah, I
show
really
you
didn't
the
get to
way
see
we
much,
never
so.
could before.
Yeah, you're working.
With a
Your
little
ears are up.
I know.
First up,
They're hot.
the bedrock of Black Ops.
Just tie them up.
Operations. These are the places in multiplayer you never saw, and the things you
Since
never
we're watching
The
Codename
missions that stay
Pizza
off the
stream,
books,
we
and
ordered
targets
pizza.
and sources
Yeah, we did. For COD Pizza. And we
Yeah.
didn't order pineapple.
Set
Pizza.
out to
Pineapple
build is
floors.
realistic.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
never had
actually-
ate a pineapple pizza before I started hanging out with old Silas here.
I
that
got
we've
it.
woven into every element of our game's world and story and game.
Pineapple pizza might
Chaotic
be
and
hell
always
on this
confidential,
side.
the deniable
and then have it on
offside
this side.
part of mul-
Oh, I did it backwards.
raising the bar while creating a clear and unique narrative that influences every bit of our world. For Black Ops
Oh,
Cold
the
War,
boat
our
maps.
world building
Oh,
drove
that
each
looks cool.
multiplayer
Yeah, it
level
does.
Like a spy.
Look at that.
with the signature level design you've
Let's
come to
hear 'em.
expect, and by pushing the visual bar and immersing players into a narrative of unfolding events. The fight to recover a downed
tanks.
satellite in the Central African desert, battles that unfold on the neon-soaked streets of Miami's famed South Beach. Deniable Black Ops stories inspired by history.
The heck is up with that today?
forgotten by history.
That's a Chinatown.
Oh,
We've selected 5 maps to give you a small taste of the range of deniable ops awaiting in multiplayer.
The range.
Later today, you'll see them playing. But here's a few of my teammates to share what they love most from how they were made.
we just want to see the footage, bro.
It's kind of funny how some dude that was working at Treyarch testing the game just accidentally posted the game.
A top secret American recon satellite has lost power and crashed in the deserts of Angola. With hired DGI forces
This desert
closing
map
in,
looks
now it's a
epic.
race to secure the crash site.
What I love about Satellite is the fact that it's just this
called
amazing
Satellite.
natural space.
Huh.
Because larger maps have more components, we can apply more details into maps like Satellite, which make them feel even more natural. The satellite at the center is like a king of the hill. Anyone who wants it has to run toward you because it's raised higher than the rest of the map.
So that's a sniping position that's hard
Yeah.
to get
Playing
to.
one of 2 ways. All in, full ham, dying again and again. Or in objective modes, I'll flank and get the jump on people. Satellite scratches both of those itches. Even though it's an outdoor space, the map's 2 different regions mean I can play long and short range tactics.
Yeah, send the snipers away.
Yeah.
Trash with the
No
sniper
snipers in our
but a
lobby.
shotgun. That I can do. I have always been a big fan of close quarters combat, and there is great cat and mouse style gameplay.
That's what we need, some close
It's there,
quarters.
Tom.
Satellite is a super fun spot to try and outplay your enemies. Predict which way they'll circle the debris to run up behind them, or just duck inside the satellite and take your shot.
This is going to be one of those
I saw
classic
sliding.
Black Ops games. The world knows
That's
and loves
always a good
how
thing.
quickly engagements
Yeah, I
fire
like
up.
sliding. That means we'll have sliding back in zombies.
Yay.
East and
Boy,
west
that means we're
collide
not going to have
on the open
PhD
seas,
swapper,
a
because
top
PhD
secret
swapper
mission.
requires you to dolphin
Inspired by a
dive.
real-life event, Project Zorian, CIA, JSOC, and Soviet forces converged to recover a sunken
Ooh, this is a
prototype
Russian
nuclear
boat.
Soviet submarine in the ocean floor.
Soviet
Calm waters of
Russia.
Armada
Well, you know what?
explode into massive
There's
naval
a submarine,
conflicts as
and it
players
is
battle
September.
control of large naval vessels.
No
September,
lanes,
so you guys have to
walling in,
subscribe. We got the
players
most
can engage
subscribers
on
we've
ship
ever
decks,
had
in the
in this
water
month.
and on vehicles like wake
Subscribe
runners and
September.
gunboats.
Sub.
Armada is chaos
made that
in the
random
best
thing up.
way.
That was amazing.
This really cool map that gives this amazing sense of exploration. There are so many little individual areas to find and new ways
This
to
looks so
surround.
cool.
or
I like
find
how all
your
the maps are
enemies
actually
to get
pretty
them.
big and open and look cool. It
Yeah,
seems like
the-
they'll be good for assault
Hidden safe
rifles
houses
and
Right.
snipers,
right in the
sadly.
heart of the US.
And LMGs. Assault
the
rifles,
shadow of
snipers, and
Moscow's
LMGs should
opulent
be good for that map.
With the Spetsnaz
I hope they still have
dispatched
the
in areas
classic Call of Duty
hot.
tight quarters, close
So the
combat.
Moscow
This
map
one
is
looks
set
like a more tight
Yeah.
map.
dead heart of a big city. So you're wandering through these streets with a bunch of cars, and there's tall buildings on either side of you.
Can we
There's
ride
this
the
sense
cars?
that you've
That'd
been
be cool,
dropped into
though.
a point in history.
So this one looks like a map with a street
First thing I
lane
do is
that you
run
have
right to the
buttons.
center because that's where all lanes cross in the Moscow map. And eventually, it doesn't take long,
Moscow.
people are going to run through the metro station. So you can just sit there and wait, but chances are there's going to be people running right to your line of fire right off the bat.
It's
This
a
looks
classic
awesome.
3-lane map where teamwork really makes the dream work.
What if you're in free for all?
January 17,
Good
1984.
call.
This location
Okay, yeah.
is heavily
Hey,
influenced
Miami!
by Miami's
say
famous,
Miami.
or perhaps
Miami.
infamous, Ocean
Miami.
Drive. This is a night map, but one unlike players have seen before.
You can sneak through dark, shadowy alleys, go out onto the beach.
Ooh.
Ooh, we have knives back.
You can dive in
Looks
the
like
water
it.
and wade along the coast to get the drop on the other side.
Or you can just go right down the street and bask in the neon light.
They're just like, oh yeah, just run and gun.
Basking.
They were like,
You can hear this 80s nightclub
so
music playing through
the
wall.
dude was like, he was like, so one person was like this person. They were just like,
Listen to this.
What is it?
This is Domino's Pizza. We're calling to let you know that the Domino's driver just left the store with your order. Please turn on your porch light and have your money ready. Thank you for your order.
Okay, thank you.
Courtesy call.
We got pizza.
So this person just like, oh yeah, you can camp on the low ground, and then the other dude's just like, no, I like to run and gun, which is the funny thing. When the pizza gets here, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna go to heaven when I go and grab some pizza back. Okay, let's go.
Well, clearly you left me in hell.
Call of Duty is hell.
No.
This map looks really cool. This is only 5 maps.
Basically, my goal is to never be on the main street in the center because that is sniper heaven. And
Sniper heaven.
I don't like hearing that.
So
No,
I
this
always
is
go and try to.
I guess this map is Sniper Heaven. They have the M27.
Give us some sniper hell,
Our
man.
art design teams worked really hard to
Sundown.
bring the best possible night experience to the players. You'll see that play
That's like
out
a
when you see
camping
the
spot.
shadows on the beach.
That's the. That was the. What was that gun called?
Elite.
The center
AK-74?
That's AK-74U, and the what was that other one? The M27. Yeah, they're just using that your gun.
It really
They have a lot of
makes
black
it
ops
feel
ones.
like they're in Miami in the 80s. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. I like how they just. have this-
Uzbekistan.
Learn.
Russia. Mother Russia.
Why is there like 5 maps that are related to, like all these maps are related to Russia?
Because the Russians are the best. And
That's why the only ones. That's why they're the ones that they're showing out.
With a boots on the ground feel
Boots on the grounds feel.
campaign.
Your team will want to hold down and protect the
Snowmobiles on the ground.
Guarantee access to one of these tanks.
There's tanks too on this
Infantry
map.
combat doesn't take a backseat in Crossroads, as natural terrain and foliage masks movements and provides tactical advantages.
I'm gonna go
There's a
turn on
bunch
the
of
lights and go
snowmobiles
name
when you
pizza.
first
Oh, I think I
spawn,
already.
and it's a mad dash to grab one. And now, running people over with the snowmobile is my favorite thing to do.
Oh, yes. It's gotta be my favorite thing as well.
I want to run people over with tanks.
Tank Dempsey.
Is a bigger map, and that allows you to play the way you want to play.
The way you want to play. They have quad mobiles too.
The beaches of Miami, a frozen over lake, the open ocean. Our visual research department racked
another
up
place in
miles
Miami.
visiting them all. Because if you're going to deploy around the globe in this game, that required them to do the same. The mission.
Oh wait, they say if you. They say that they just said that if you want to deploy around the world, does that mean that you're going to deploy around all of the world?
I don't know.
I know it'd be cool. You could choose what part of the world you'd want. Say you want to be landing at Germany, Russia, or,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
or
yeah.
America, or yeah, that'd be cool.
For our artist is absolute authenticity. Step one
He's
in that
like our
process
artist
is
of-
Our art.
thousands of real-world objects, terrains, and materials. Those assets ensure our upgrade.
Those assholes ensure. Oh, wait, I didn't.
Rich!
Black Ops yet.
They already said that's word.
4K, high dynamic range with the true color and tone. Ray tracing on systems that support it. Photometric lighting courtesy of our Luminaire system, and overhauled contour terrain system. The result is gritty, it's believable, I dare say it's got ambience. Most importantly, it sets the perfect stage for multiplayer combat. On that note, here's Matt.
They
with
said that's
more
going
on
to be the
those
most perfect
positions.
map.
We've talked
Game
a little
modes are
bit
next.
about where you'll play.
Cool.
Let's talk about what you'll play when you get there. In Black Ops Cold War, our classic game modes are returning and they're better than ever. From the tried and true Team Deathmatch and Search and Destroy to the return
Search and Destroy is
of
trash.
game mode control, we've taken a fresh eye to all of your favorites. We're encouraging more meaningful gameplay with larger capture zones and domination. We're updating
Dominations, larger
hardpoint.
captures.
And now,
Probably because the
we serve
maps are going to be
you
a
with
lot
the next
bigger,
hardpoint
so
with
larger
launch, you can
captures.
regroup, rotate, and set up for the next fight. Across all of our classic modes,
Those
we're
look
working
about the
hard to
size
make
of
this
Black
the
Ops
most
4
rewarding
captures.
and
That's my gun, Rich.
multiplayer
Yeah.
experience yet. And while your go-to modes are coming back better than ever, listen to the innovative new modes you'll be going to next.
innovative modes.
With that, let me introduce you to my teammate Marquise Gladney, who's here to tell you about the brand new multiplayer experience we call VIP Escort.
I like how everything's in
VIP
like
Escort
a
began with a
coded
question.
style and stuff.
How can we create a game mode inspired by the kind of real-life, totally true, but completely redacted
Totally
Black
true.
Ops that first inspired this franchise. The result is Extraction in its purest form, a new 6-on-6 objective-based game mode we call VIP Escort.
I know it would be a good idea.
What's
so, if Treyarch added a lot of Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1 maps.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
Don't add any Black Ops 4 or Black Ops 3
Yeah,
maps.
just
Those maps
forget
are kind
those.
of bad.
Just forget
Don't
those.
forget Nuketown.
Double jump in action. We don't want that.
We're fine with only thrust sliding.
In Black Ops, we normally task you with fighting, but VIP Escort turns that on its head with a new mechanic. If you're selected as the VIP, your number one job is to live. In this team-based op, your team will try to escort you off the map or eliminate the other team trying.
Using the stoner.
As VIP, you'll skip creative class. You're too important after all.
You're too
Instead,
important.
you'll deploy with a kitted out pistol, a smoke grenade, a spy plane for team intel, and a whole lot of hope that your team knows what the hell it's doing. Stay alive and escape the map. To do so, you'll need to reach one of two possible exfil sites, which rotate over the course of the match to keep teams on their toes. There are stakes here. If you die, that ends the round. But team up and you can get your
Like,
squad
if
back
you
on their
die,
feet
well, then you
quickly
stop the
via last stand
round
and revive.
ends.
Each team's choice and tactics create layers of strategy
There's
and
your gun.
counterplay,
Those
injecting
are
the
seven.
best of Black Ops themes directly into this competition. Will your team pull Cold War mind games and misdirection by splitting up the squad to draw fire and create distractions for the VIP? Or is a full-on assault more their style?
Stick together and kill 'em all.
Run protection detail or take a bullet for you Secret Service style? My personal keys to victory? I stay close and escort the VIP and defend them at all costs. If the VIP doesn't make it out
These
alive,
people already
it won't
played
matter.
with all the Treyarch
This new
workers.
deniable operation only scratches the
The
surface
good thing if
of
you're
what
in
it means to play
Treyarch, you
Cold
get
War
if you work
multiplayer.
at Treyarch, you have beta anytime you want.
Up next, we want to share another new way to play that goes above and beyond that classic 6v6 experience you've come to expect. Combined Arms is where multiplayer gets bigger and badder, bringing together the best of multiplayer's large-scale battles by combining infantry and vehicular gameplay.
Vehicular gameplay.
In Combined Arms Domination, players will deploy into 12
Do y'all want to see the zombies reveal?
Hey, no!
I'm wanting
Team dude.
Pause real quick.
But these battles aren't just bigger.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to see the zombies reveal real quick?
I need to go to heaven, people, to get some pizza. It's time. We're hungry enough.
You're not leaving without me. Code name, I'ma eat ya. Yummy, yummy, yummy. We just went to heaven and got some pizza.
Yeah, bye-bye, heaven.
Bye-bye, Kevin.
Kevin is not in heaven. Oh no, Kevin. You're wrong.
Oh my god, they hooked you up on the pepperonis today.
It's very
Oh,
good.
that's way too dark. Oof. Lights out.
We just turned our brightness up. Let's just sit down. Let's just eat pizza and watch this.
Y'all want to see the zombies reveal?
Duh.
Okay, cool. Let me show you the zombies reveal. Let me show you the zombies reveal real quick.
Look how much pepperoni they put on there this time. It's amazing.
Actually, I don't want this.
Ready?
No, we want to see the other thing, man. What are you doing, bud?
Do you want to say?
I've not watched this. I just know it's that. So
Subscribe
just,
instead of
here you
follow
go.
on Twitch.
Let's watch this together.
And he had some weird stuff on his phone where it actually said subscribe instead of
Ready?
follow, like on the PC.
Joke's back.
This is the zombies.
Dude, Joke is back.
Jug is back.
Actual Juggernaut is back. Hey, listen.
Warfare in Warzone.
This looks like it's going for a horror scene.
Jug is back, Jack. Jug
That's
is
cool.
back. Jug
They
is
said Jug is back. You wanna
Okay,
know
let's
why
carry
he's
this
so
thing on, but
excited
Jug's
about
back.
that? In Black Ops 4, they took
Oh,
Jug.
zombies reveal. We got a zombies reveal. Holy, right, and join multiplayer. Dude, what?
Will you attack surgically with a two-seater wave?
Zombies reveal out of
Gather your
this.
squad and
That's
storm
the
the
end.
main ship? From zip lines that traverse the map to all new naval
So
towers,
Codename Pizza's mostly a zombie guy.
combined arms dominate
He does
the
some
free
Warzone and
bringing
multiplayer, but
high-stakes,
he's mostly
high-speed
zombies.
combat to the high seas. On Crossroads, you'll trade your wetsuit for a snowsuit, fighting for control of Soviet bunkers across the frozen tundra. With high-powered tanks patrolling the frozen lake and surrounding roads, you'll need to choose how to take on those slow movers. So whether you're
Yeah,
hopping onto a
he's got the mask
snowmobile for
like
a
a
quick
hop.
flake, or rolling up your sleeves and sticking on some
I have one of
support,
those
the
things.
story is yours to write in combined arms and domination. That's it for
Ever
denial
tell you I'm a ninja?
operations for now. We ziplined, crossed frozen
Nah.
lakes, and dipped into
You're a
Miami
drunk
beaches.
45-year-old.
That's really just the start of the full deniable ops experience. Add up the
I'm not
work
drunk
on
now.
your favorite
What was
classic
last
game
night?
modes to the arrival of new modes like VIP Escort and Combined Arms
you were
Domination.
driving yesterday.
And it all stacks up to our most
No,
ambitious
last night.
multiplayer yet.
Last night, yes.
One you can play any way you want and in new ways you never. If you're a Call of Duty League fan, we have a bunch of new stuff lined up just for you. Stay tuned.
Codename
This may be a
Pizza.
multiplayer game built for everyone, but these will be your deniable operations. And now I'll turn it over to Tony to talk about
Hey,
what
Tony!
we mean when we say
Hey,
signature
Tony!
combat.
Thanks, Matt. Now, a lot has changed for us since the first Black Ops game. From our
No
development
kid.
pipelines
You
to
don't look like
totally
it,
new
Tony.
technologies.
Right.
Some things
No.
haven't changed.
He looks the
And
exact
after over a
opposite of
decade of
me.
making Black Ops games, we're more inspired than ever.
Tony
Keep building
Lame.
on our authentic, classic Black Ops
Aunt
games,
Lame.
all while taking it to new heights.
He looks like a nerd.
Ain't lying.
Now we know that to you, combat
Why are you making
more
fun
than
of the
just
Treyarch
playing and
workers?
shooting. It's about how your operator moves.
I like that. Make fun of. Haven't you noticed I make fun of everybody?
It's feeling
Yeah.
the power of your weapon. How
We
it
make fun of each other every 12 seconds.
the sound of bullets
You're an idiot.
storming past you.
You do.
Rattle and bang.
Oh yeah, we're watching YouTube.
Cold War, we're back to plausible, authentic, boots on the ground.
I'm gonna change my name to Codename
Not
Shiza.
only refine the feel of the game, but build on all the
That's
classic
terrible.
foundations of Black Ops. Heads-up gameplay, automated healing, and grounded movement. Keeping your player experience in the front of our
Besides just
mind.
ground,
and also
boots on the
inspire
ground
fresh
gameplay.
ways of thinking across our
That's what we
creative
want,
labs,
man.
Score Street
That's what
systems,
everyone
where
wants.
we're introducing features that bring unprecedented
He has my shotgun.
planning and cinematic wow moments to when you're
No
playing.
double jump BS.
Yeah.
Innovating systems
He has my shotgun.
while still capturing that signature Black Ops super smooth feel is a notoriously tricky thing to get just right. And we put everything we have into it for each game. This is an absolute team effort. So I brought some of my friends from the combat team to help tell you about our initiatives for this game and how
Hey,
they
nerd.
resulted in signature combat that feels just right. Here's Max Porter to start us off.
We've taken lessons learned from across Black Ops and the entire Call of Duty franchise to land on a truly best-in-class weapon experience. The gun
Yes,
is
good part,
almost
Rich.
in front of you and must look great. From a gun seams down to its grime, the level of detail in Black Ops Cold War has never been higher. But our weapons also need to move in a
beautiful.
realistic manner. You'll feel it in this game, whether you're clocking
Look
from
on the
long range
stream.
or firing from the hip. When we think about a gun, we think about the way it looks, the way it's going to move, but a big part of the gun's personality is the sound that it makes. It's like the bark of the dog. We're sort of imagining all these guns as characters. That just adds to that level of realism and that sort of immersive quality that is unique to Call of Duty. It's this
doing the echo thing,
multifaceted approach
'cause-
to how weapons look,
oh, well.
animate, and sound together defines the feel of Cold
And the
War's
funny thing is
signature
that they're
gunfighting
talking about
experience.
sound right now.
Here's Alvin with a debrief on some of the other combat systems waiting for you in Cold War.
There we go. Create a class, one of the most
Let's
important
talk
things.
about two of the most significant and impactful features of multiplayer. Create a class and score streaks. Our goal with
You
creating
guys
a
aren't
class
allowed
and
to
Cold
see your
War
faces
is to
unless you
empower
guys
you
like.
without making
Ah.
changes. This year,
No,
better
I'll
starts
have the door open.
simple.
Oh, I gotta be
Create a
close.
class with
Look, your eyes
soft
are,
base
your lights are
no
on
longer
your.
governed
Oh yeah, the reflection of my glasses. That's cool.
by allocations or the Pick 10 system. You'll always boast a full class of primary, secondary, lethal, tactical, field upgrade, and a set purpose. Field upgrades are items placed in the world to give your team an advantage.
Look at the
You can earn
things
them
on
solely
there.
based
You
on
see
time,
how they look like the
not
World
score.
Wars now?
They are the only type of game content
does.
that works on a cooldown that lasts after death. Now, wild cards are back. In this system, in
Wild
every
cards.
class,
I love
you
wild
can pick
cards.
one of
Me
the
too.
wild that let you do things like load your primary weapon with up to 8 attachments, carry up to 6 perks, double the number of lethals and tacticals you have, or
We are
carry
enjoying our
3
pizza
primary
Domino's.
perks
Thanks for checking in
and
on
many
us.
mixed categories.
Thank you, Goddamn.
Of course,
Did he actually
a
say?
key component of creative class.
No,
is the
Domino's,
gun.
they send you a thing. This says, hope you're enjoying your pizza.
I thought it was a person on our thing.
There are more optics and attachments to
See?
unlock your figure than ever
Cool.
This is a
before.
good part.
Every primary weapon can be customized with 54 attachments
See?
across 8 different nodes or attachment points, with at least 6 options per attachment. By default, you can equip 5 attachments or 8. Rare wild card. For the first time,
8
Gunsmith will show you
with the wild card. Holy crap! 8 attachments.
You can now build backwards, specking out the perfect
This
gun
looks really good though.
you want to see in the
Looks like kind of like the
This takes the
Warzone.
guesswork.
I love the way
It
Warzone
helps us on
does
our
all that
never-ending
stuff.
quest.
Yeah, and the
The most
gunsmith.
balanced Call of Duty game you've ever played. There's one more thing I need to talk about. First up, we've updated score streaks so that earned score is kept through death. Change gives all players a chance to engage with score streaks, one of the most visceral and fun experiences across multiplayer signature combat.
Ninja Mash.
If you do
Yeah,
go
it
on a
looks like
streak and string together multiple kills before your own death, streak score bonuses help you earn into
You
those
mean
higher
B-word
powered
head?
score streak tiers.
They rhyme.
Prevent score
Yeah.
streak spam, each score streak will go on a cooldown after it's used to pace out frequency. So, what score streaks are we talking about?
Yeah.
Well, your favorites are back, but we've also got a few
RC car.
Your toy car that you always use on me.
classic ways to aid in taking an objective, to save your team, to break up the pace of the game with a fun new experience. We've also
New.
tailored
There's
strategy.
like new things,
Score
a
streaks
whole
can
bunch
offer
of new
you
innovative things.
And now I'll pass it
Everything's so
over to
new and shiny.
more about our operators.
And
How they move
what we're only gonna give one leak to zombies. There's a new zombies.
Elites,
Easter egg called Killing Karen.
When you play as a
These are
covert
operators.
operator, you won't just step in
Storm
the
Shadow.
boots of a highly trained
That's the
procedure.
dude that we play as,
Every
the dude with the
movement
big
will have a
scars.
To increase
Oh, yeah.
the fidelity and feel of even the smallest element, modelers, animators, and
Are you
What's up,
composers
guys?
all work side by side, planning for every point of contact with every gun, every stance and position, every scenario. Thanks to increased dynamic bone
Oh, that
models,
looks
we've
fun.
been able to enhance the effects of physics and gravity on what you carry.
I hear so many people saying this game looks trash. It's gonna be terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
Ball chain or rope sways as you sprint.
They say
Your
it looks
entire
worse
operator will move more naturally
than this game, and
Here's
this game,
four
and this
specific
game.
ways movement has improved through new cutting-edge techniques in animation and programmatic movement. The first is sprint takeoff. This is the feature that gives your operator a running start.
They said
You
it's
start
gonna
with
be a
little
lot like
sprint, and
Modern
it slows down
Warfare,
to
and
normal speed.
but looks a
This
lot
lets you
better.
feel the momentum of like where you're going
And
and
they
where you're going to end up.
got a
We
few
wanted to
fixes because
preserve the fluidity
Activision
and
is
fun
kind
when
of
operators
greedy and
are
is
filling
like,
the slide.
oh,
Black
that's
Ops
our most
Cold
best
War
of the
slides
game.
start and end in a crouch
Yeah.
position in a believable way. This allows two-player movement
That's
states
what
to
the devs
function
are
better
better.
as one, all while improving gameplay and enhancing pace. Footstep control also plays a big part of the new movement system. Go faster and you'll make more noise. Of course, we still have Ninja as a perk, but Ninja is no longer the only way to keep quiet. Whether or not you're crouched, how loud you get is now directly tied to how fast you're moving. Lastly, we've incorporated a classic
cool.
jump with a much more natural height, which will very briefly slow you down on landing. Our goal in all of these movement mechanics is to ensure operators' actions are not just authentic, but intuitive. When you press a button or a key, you should always
Just make it fun, dudes. I don't really care about anything else.
to translate your decisions into dynamic movement more seamlessly than ever. The era of the game might be the 80s, but the characters you play will move and shoot like the world's most highly skilled operators.
I know the game
Signature
looks
combat.
good, but
Oh, gun is shot. It's how that gun feels.
But what?
How it sounds. How it's designed to create
the
a
gameplay-
combat experience. And combat
That's the most
isn't
important
just
thing.
about conflict. It's
Gameplay
also
is
movement.
heaven.
So the fluid ways in which your operator
Why
shift
is that
around
actually-
AO and carry the gear you
It really
outfit
does.
them in is just as important as the choices you give them.
it's like we
Choices
have
like
a
the
brightness
overhauled Critic class
button.
system,
Open
all
heaven?
those attachment possibilities in Gunsmith, or the new ways you can earn and deploy score streaks in the thick of battle. These combat initiatives work together to deliver the most intuitive, authentic, boots-on-the-ground experience possible, and they are at the heart of Black Ops Cold War.
This is going to be boots on the ground
I'd like to
5,000
introduce Kyle,
times.
who's going to discuss some of the biggest innovations yet.
Biggest
Thanks,
innovations are coming now.
All right, everyone, let's talk Warzone.
Warzone.
You've seen how we're pouring it all into the Cold War multiplayer experience, but let's confirm it right here, right now. Black Ops Cold War will also usher in the next evolution of Call of Duty Warzone.
He's got my last name.
Expanding the blockbuster battle royale free-to-play experience, and it'll be a true evolution. With Warzone not merely picking up where the Modern Warfare climax left off narratively, but also interweaving themes, locations, weapons, and vehicles of Black Ops Cold War.
Somebody take a bite out of it this time?
Action.
No, but
Cold War and Warzone will also share post-launch
For
content
in honor of
from a narrative
Codename Pizza.
standpoint
This
across both
is
the Battle Pass
Codename
system
Pizza's weird
and
cousin.
item shop content.
Little
I'm gonna
pizza.
eat a
Call
little
of Duty
pizza.
That's
ways
little
to
pizza.
evolve
I'm gonna
the
eat
Warzone
little
experience
That's little
through a
pee-pee.
jaw-dropping moment.
I don't think I can say
You can
that.
expect some
It's
surprises
2020.
along the way. One surprise we're
Glory
avoiding
did.
is the feeling of starting over. It's important to us that you can still use your characters,
Who cares? We can say
weapons,
anything in 2020.
aggression-related,
I can say that word right now. Look.
which is why investment
Fart whistle.
and progress
That's the F word, right?
Yeah?
What even is a fart whistle? I've said it my whole life, but I don't know what it is.
Your
It's a
player
whistle that
experience
sounds like
every
farts? Or?
So we're making sure Black Ops Cold War and Warzone share progression. With much of your previously earned Modern Warfare
Where'd
content,
Silas go?
weapons, cosmetics,
Yeah, Silas
still
disappeared.
available for use.
You know what? This is way better.
and
Let's leave it
Modern
like this. Now we're giving the people what they want to see. Just more of me.
to preserve continuity while building a new
We got about
chapter
10
of
more
Warzone
minutes
that'll
to do
immerse
this.
you into all of the best elements.
10 more minutes of the reveal?
War.
Yep.
All right, cool.
That's
Get
multiple
your face up back
studios
there, man.
totally
Crying. The thing's not going back up.
It's insanely fun, absurdly accessible Warzone action.
Oh, yeah, you
Can't wait
I killed
to
it.
see how Verdansk, all of Call of Duty will evolve.
Let's
over
watch it
time.
like this.
That sense of
Oh, there's some
interconnectedness
Codename Pizza.
extends
Go
beyond
buy it.
just Warzone. That's why I'm excited to
Buy this dude a
Black
slice
Ops
of
Cold
pizza,
War
you know?
will not only
What's
support
that in the background?
cross-platform
Is that a
play
vacuum back there?
and progression,
Vacuum.
but will also
Where?
deliver cross-generation
Welcome to
play to
heaven.
the game.
Is it-
That's
is
because
Can you
that
even see
God?
it?
War is,
That's
No.
God.
at its heart, a
It's
connected
little baby
experience.
Jesus.
And playing together,
Jesus?
whatever
Who's
platform you
Jesus?
prefer,
Jesus.
only betters that experience.
Who's Perseus?
Cross-play and cross-progression across current and next-generation systems across all modes. That
Who are
won't be
you?
easy, but it's worth it to allow
Darkman.
never
Dark
had a chance to play together.
Elevator.
Squad up and deploy.
Hi,
No
I'm
barriers
Ella
between them.
Vader.
Ella's
Battle Pass
tape.
This
systems
guy I used to work with
and
thought Darth Vader's name was Dark
Black Ops Cold
Vader.
War will be the
Wait,
very
what?
first
You thought Darth
cross-platform,
Vader's name was
cross-generation
Dark
Call
Vader.
of Duty experience, making it the deepest
You know what's
game
like funny?
in franchise history.
Yeah.
The people
Vaughn,
who dislike
where
our
do we go
videos are dark haters.
Yeah, Miles.
Dark
Oh,
haters.
gotcha.
They're
That's
dark
good.
haters.
What if their wives were named Ella?
Yeah, they're probably named
Hey,
Ella
what's up,
Cater.
man? On behalf of
That sounds like it
we are
actually be.
extremely excited
That sounds like
about
it could actually be
Call
a
of
name,
Duty
though.
Black Ops Cold War.
Ella Cater.
Back as the lead PC.
Allocator.
PC continues to be
Is that
a
Captain
critically
Price?
important
But
part of
he
game development.
got a little bit more Doritos.
In addition to the major improvements we have made to Call of Duty PC into that,
Doesn't sound like Captain
including
Price.
No.
frame rates,
Not at all.
He's got a cool accent.
and customized field of view, we're always looking for ways to
Is that where they came up
and
from him
customize
from?
it
But
setting.
took that on Doritos.
Look at that chair, man. That's amazing.
Jim now runs on DirectX 12. This has led to a huge improvement in terms of
A huge
performance
improvement.
and latency.
He's like, I'm staying
For
home.
players who
Love it.
prioritize immersive gameplay, we have a great partnership.
Yeah, it must be what he's doing, huh?
To bring ray trace effects.
Are you an NVIDIA guy or an
Performance
ATI or
assembly
guy?
or DLSS.
I'm the
and
guy who
ray
says
trace
frick you.
latency
Right answer.
We will implement ray trace
The guy who says frick you in 8 more
to
years.
improve the quality of
Isn't this a free country? Why can't I say that word?
this improved.
Obviously, you can if you live at Brad's house.
fixes the
Yeah.
problems
He has a
associated
free
with
house.
Traditional shadow mapping
It,
techniques. like
A
LEC,
free house. I thought this was a free country where kids could say that.
we will be implementing AI power
Soviet Russia.
so players will be able to increase
Go
the
to
current
Russia where no one
vision
actually
and
cares
visual
about
ability.
anything and cops don't
For
do
players
it.
looking for better responsiveness,
You're
we will
dying,
integrate
getting
the
kidnapped? Well, who cares? Cops aren't a thing. Nikolai's a thing. He'll save you.
This combines both GPU and game.
What if there's just a Russian biking gang,
We're also
but they're
happy to
actually
come out
riding
with
cranes?
coming
That
to Warzone
is
in the
epic.
future.
Instead of Russian.
We have so much more to talk about, but
In
right now, I would like
America,
to end it back
you
to
have
the
biking
developer.
gang, but in Russia, you have crane
We've
gang.
declassified a whole lot today.
It sounds cool
And one
too.
thing is
Hey, it's Graybeard.
Black Ops
It's the
Cold
Graybeard.
War
It's one of the Graybeards.
and it's
Bucci!
ushering in a new chapter of deniable operations that are undeniably Call of Duty at its very best. Realistic, plausible, gritty. You've seen our
They should have a
team-wide
blue
commitment
cheese
to
gun.
storytelling.
Why do you like blue cheese?
Using the story and
Blue
spirit
cheese.
of the Cold
Blue
War
cheese.
narrative into everything we do, even in multiplayer. You've seen our emphasis on authenticity shine through every
You
location.
want some?
Yeah, there's a
Every vehicle,
Cokes in,
every
those
character.
in that fridge out
Each
there. We
one
grabbing one
telling
of
a
those.
story we can't wait for you to uncover and experience. You've seen us challenge our
Well, this is pretty cool, man. I'm excited for this. This is looking good.
but introduce a new
I'm not excited
generation
to
of
listen to this
instant
guy talk,
classics.
but whatever.
Modes like VIP Escort and Combined Arms Domination.
Whatever.
You'll see that duo played today, and it's just the start, as we've got massive drops of free content planned post-launch.
Oh, heck yeah.
Limited time modes.
I need that
No matter
content.
what type of multiplayer gamer you are, you'll find something for you. Tying it all together is that signature combat you love.
That's what I'm hoping
Grounded
for.
And always realistic. Move fast and fluid. Feel powerful when you need to be, and customized just the way you want to be. The new Creative Class and Score Streak systems give you even more of what you love, infusing more control and cinematic moments with less friction between you and the gameplay than ever before.
Oh, cool.
And this is a true
Oh, I
connected
thought you wanted
experience. Warzone and Cold
There's no
War.
more.
The events in
Split it.
one will impact the events in the other, expanding Call of Duty in new ways you've never
Oh.
seen before. And Black
Oh,
Ops
dude.
Cold War is not only a cross-platform
Right outside the door.
but it's also a
Heaven is outside the
cross-generation
door.
cross-platform game. Now, that
We're in
should
2020.
be the end of our show.
Just kidding. It's,
But this
it's
will
pretty
be
good
a
for our
Black Ops
YouTube channel.
multiplayer reveal.
Even though we
without
started-
2020's been
Black
hell
Ops
for
Online.
everybody else, but it's been a good year
We
for
have
us. so
talked a
whatever.
lot today about what Black Ops is, how it feels, what it does. But for over
It feels
10
like a
years,
game.
Black Ops is
I
also
just spilled
something
water.
else. A game that consistently presses the boundaries about what multiplayer means. Our team relentlessly looks for opportunities to
As long
offer
as you
new
spill it on
types of
yourself, it really not
multiplayer
hurting
experiences.
anything, you know?
In Black Ops Cold War, we're excited to be
Codename
launching
water.
an entire new
I am brother, codename water! Oh god, I think I killed the screen.
Fire Team. This new format of multiplayer brings together everything that
Where's
we
Water
loved
Team?
about making Cold War
Where's
and
Water
everything
Team?
you'll love about playing Cold War.
Where's the Russians?
Across
Where's
every
Spencer's?
Fire Team mission and mode, you'll discover some of the most imaginative game loops we have ever designed.
Cool.
The Fire Team
I love
format
imaginative
allows us
game
to
loops.
emphasize teamwork and reward creativity.
Fire
And it
Team
allows
is a new
you to
game
do
mode.
things you've never done in Black Ops multiplayer before. You'll fight in squads
Fire
before
Team
called
Dirty
Fire
Bomb.
Teams. You'll deploy into larger maps.
Is that as
Fight
dirty as
back,
my
push
feet?
through
My feet
multiplayer
probably aren't as
objectives
dirty
modes
today.
to demand
It's
quick
got socks.
thinking. The action won't
Dirty
just affect
socks.
you, the environment you battle in.
We haven't been getting
Enter
ads.
Fire Team Dirty Bomb, one of the most unique game loops we've ever imagined. You and your team must search for uranium. Then deliver that uranium to Dirty
You and your
Bomb.
team must search for Uranus.
Uranium and detonate the bomb. Now, avoid radioactive
What's uranium?
fallout as you navigate the
Sounds like
toxic
some
battlefield.
diabolical thing that would be in Avengers or something.
Yeah, for real. Isn't Iron Man's suit made of that?
We can't wait to tell you even
Isn't it
more
like
about
titanium
Fire
or
Team
something?
Dirty Bomb and the other Fire
Is it
Team modes and
vibranium?
maps and
Vibranium,
events ahead
yeah.
As we get closer to our public beta. I guess
Public
there's only
beta.
one thing left to
Bye
do.
bye.
Let's
Okay,
play
Graybeard.
Black Ops Cold War.
We need me some zombies review, but you need yourself multiplayer, but mine's a third game mode, so it's not as paid attention on.
So that's it, huh?
Think so? Oh, nope, this is the trailer again.
Cool,
Multiplayer
man.
review.
That was awesome.
Wait, is there anything
On a
else?
PS5. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh.
this is the trailer again. Let's just watch it.
Yeah, let's see what.
Threat neutralized.
Threat neutralized.
You're here because you're the best special forces NATO has to offer.
Darn tootin'!
We're all that keeps the world from turning to cinders, comrades.
We work off the books.
Operate in the shadows.
To keep the
Putin on
wolves at
Putin.
bay.
Today,
See the dude with the scar?
Scarface, yeah.
What the fuck are we doing in Miami?
Watch the full trailer.
Was that Woods?
Yeah, that was Woods.
Yeah. He's always cussing, ain't he? He's like a modern day Dempsey.
Yeah. Dempsey's in World War II.
YouTubing it.
I feel like the boat map is gonna be cool because we have all jet skis and we could probably. Wait, Rich. It's me and you could be riding them because there's two people riding them at the same time. One of us can be shooting at the other one. That could be a whole game. My shotgun. That was my shotgun. I used to use all the time in World War II. That map has cars and I smelled it on the street.
Yeah, this really looks great.
Bad. It's like the best looking Call of Duty yet. You haven't even played this yet. You've probably been watching on a 120 FPS phone.
I'll drive.
120 HD. Is this old maps? Yeah, it's old maps. That's Woods. You see Woods?
Oh yeah.
Wait, since we got Woods in, do you think we get Woods in there too?
We're gonna get everything in there. We bought the big dog.
We're gonna get the DLCs and everything. They said they're gonna release the DLCs through the Battle Pass. Kind of like Modern Warfare.
So we get it all then.
Yeah.
Cool.
You see some Russians.
Pre-order digital copy and get early access to the open beta and instant access to the Woods Operator Pack in
buy
Modern
Woods.
Warfare and Warzone.
Got it.
Slice of pizza. Oh, this is zombies.
Those zombies look pretty terrifying.
Yeah. They look like Shangri-La naked zombies. Oh wait, the naked zombies, no!
I hate the naked zombies.
Okay, that's the reveal.
Bye guys.
Stay Ruski.
Stay Ruski.
And see you guys next time.